Tyga, hello. It's good to see you. How are you? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure my volume was fine. I had to like kind of mess with my mic for a second because my mom was asleep, so I wanted to make sure that I had it sounded alright. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. We're playing a new game. I did. Because you said cake was bad. You said it was gross. I had to. I'm sorry. Sure. Wait, okay. I think I have the right one here. There we go. I gotta remember. Sorry. Oh gosh. I take it back, but damn. Gosh. You. Damn. So, you can just add up the tally. You are a bitch and a disgrace. That was me, yo. That was not me. That was not me. That was not me. That was me, yo. He's resurfaced again. The power of the ring, it wore off. Damn. He came back. I tried to stop him, but he just decided that he was gonna have his final say. It wasn't me, yo. It was him. It was him. You know, I don't feel that way. Damn. Mio does too. He likes cake. Namely, the very rich cakes like cheesecake. Chocolate cake is also good. Mio likes cake. I don't think you're a disgrace. See? Cheesecake is cake. There we go. So you do like cake. Because I said I like cheesecake too. Mia said that. Mia also kind of has the same preferences. See? So you do. You're in the club. You do like cake. I said cheesecake first. that was the first thing in the Discord. Welcome. Ice cream cake without the cake. It's still just ice cream. Welcome back. We are going to play this new game that I found when I was looking around on Steam for new games to play. I didn't even know this game existed, but it's a game. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Stray, to where you like, it's an open world, like it's an adventure game, but you're a fox. So now we're doing the complete opposite. We are now dogs. Cake Club, no. Damn. It's still good. Cheesecake Club, yes, yes. You like cheesecake? I'll take that. That's an acceptable answer. But yes, I found this game. We're gonna try it. I also changed the point redeems too, so there are dog ones, which goes against who I am as a cat, but why not? Okay, we're gonna start a new game because I didn't do anything in this. I just hit start to make sure. I just wanted to see how it was gonna come up on screen. Great intro. Shoot! Be welcome, Tyga, to my stream. Even though you probably don't feel like it. Shit. We are foxes today. We are kitsune. I had to make sure it worked. But look at this landscape, though. It's fine. I like that about you. No worries. I love the snow and ice because that was the conditions when I was born. It was in a blizzard and like an ice storm. You should get up. Don't. Stay spicy. Oh wow. I'm shocked they didn't choose an Arctic fox though. I can jump. Look at me. I can bark too. That was unexpected. Oh dude, it's the same button that it was in Stray B. Sounds like I sound like a regular dog. It's so cute. I wish I could dive in the snow though. Oh wait, I can like, I think that's a dig button, isn't it? Or is it tail wag? I can wag my tail. So I can bark and I can wag my tail. I like this so far. I'm a full-fledged dog. This is a fox. Foxes have like more of like a type sound. So I wasn't expecting it to like bark like that. And there's foxes like around where I live who look exactly like that. Bushy tails. They run around. I've never heard one bark though. Can I dig? Okay, no. I thought it did something for a second. Look at this though. The mountains, the snow. I love barking. The snow and the blueness of like the... Are these just like frosted mountains or are these glaciers? Kind of reminds me of that because of the blue. Dude, those things are so pretty too. Turn opposite. Shit. Oh my gosh. Get yourself together, Mom. Can I climb? Okay, that's like blocked off. I wonder if I have to go... It goes up and over. You're not trying hard enough. I thought I could just like easily just go up over, but I don't think I can. I think I have to go all the way around. Is that possible? Eh? Eh? Oh no, I'm like backtracking. Okay, sounds good. I also forgot too that I can be able to add. I did it on here. I'm gonna start adding my schedule and stuff on Twitch so people can be able to see ahead of time. The next time I'm gonna stream is gonna be Saturday for my birthday, and it'll probably be around the same time. Usually this time works the best for me. Okay, so I can't go around. What the hell? I'm following like straight. Yeah. Mine are usually going to be on the weekends because I just had that free time. But now I go back to like my regular schedule of working Monday through Friday and then... Alright, there's got to be a way around. It's just like all the way up there. I thought I could easily like just go over, but I can't. Oh. Let me do it like this. But... Huh? Alright. Bro, where am I supposed to go? Oh, there's a cave. Dude, I even see that. Yes, this Saturday. I still haven't made like my streaming schedule. I have an idea of what I want to do. Like I'll probably stream on reality for 2 hours in the morning. Come to Twitch, stream 2 hours, then do another reality stream. It's gonna be also a party for the 4,000 follow. Hey. Dang. Well, he died. But yeah, I'll send them to you. This game, I believe it was made back in 2020. I never heard of it though. Petting B. Okay. We're gonna become fox magicians. Let's do it. Magic wielders. Well, thank you for the help. This is really pretty. I want to go, like, in the future. I want to travel and I want to go to, like, places like this, like, the colder regions. Like, I definitely want to go to Iceland. I want to go to Norway, like, the Netherlands, like, places like that. I've always loved, like, the snow and ice. Or just places that are, like, colder and, like, they just have, like, a pretty landscape. Everywhere is beautiful, honestly. I just have never gotten a chance to be able to travel. Or, like, go outside of the US. Okay, they're saving. What do we have here? Cryptid King, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hopefully your day has been going well. Is this me or is this an ancestor? Oh nice, just got off work. That's always the best feeling. Slow. Shit. Well, at least you're off now. That's good. A guardian forgotten. Can I jump down there? I was gonna die. Look at this little things. I can swim. In the cold Arctic waters. I thought I was gonna die, or at least take fall damage. Oh no, that's terrible. Boo. Boo. Was it just like backed up or something? I love this. This is so pretty. Dang, every 3 months. That just sounds like a huge inconvenience. Dude, I love water games too. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. Imagine how cold this would be. Just jumping in. Okay, that's blocked off. I kind of missed where he went. Oh, dang. Of course they haven't. I feel like that's like the norm. They never like keep up with stuff. I'm doing okay. Getting one more stream before I go back to work, and then that'll be it until Saturday. Alright. Shout out to me not paying attention, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to go now. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's on the thing. Anytime I see a fox like curled up, it reminds me of Firefox. Like that browser. That's all I think of. Firefox. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to work, but I had a lot of extra off time, so I'm glad for that. Just to kind of like relax and chill. Because it's a lot working like 5 days a week, and then every day is like busy. I have something to do. I wish I could have streamed a little bit more, but oh well. At this point, I just stream when I can, and that's that. Bro, where are you going? Can I jump from here without taking any type of... Alright, let's try it. Leap of faith! Ah! Oh, okay. Good. See? Yeah. Definitely charge what you're worth. You deserve it. And need it, because I mean, that's work. So. People like give artists such a hard time about that, which is super annoying. This is like, it takes a lot of work and time to do all the comms that you guys have to do and stuff. Like, of course, like materials and everything else too. And there'll be like people, like artists will show like DMs and stuff of people complaining about the prices and stuff. Like, it's too expensive. Like, okay, well, you're asking like a person to take their time to do something for you. You're paying for a skill, so it's gonna be. It's gonna be money. Where did he go? Ooh. There he is. Shush! He's up there. Is there a way to get up there? Probably have to go around. I need to get emojis made for my channel. So that way I can be able to have something for when people stop and just in general too. Where are you taking me? This little guardian. LB? Oh, okay. Usually they use a trigger, but they're using a button. That's fine. Oh, RT is... RB is to jump. Too. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I would. Where did you go? My friend. Where did you go? Slip and slide. You just went right on down the thing. Yeah, that'd be fun in real life, though. There used to be hills and stuff like that I used to, like, go sledding on back when I used to live in Delaware, but that was, like, when I was a kid. I haven't done anything like that since. But it's so much fun. It's a lot of work, though. Going down is fun, but having to climb all the way back up takes work. But it's fun. I kind of want to go like sledding again in the future. Dude, that's smart. If it works, it works. Woo! Let's slide. I slide. Dude. Wow. At least you don't take damage. Sure. This is so nice. And to think there's places like this in real life. They're very treacherous though. I would not go. I watched like so many stories on YouTube of like people who go to these areas, like I forget what they call them, but like there's like these like deep trenches in the snow to where if you like fall down them, that could be it. Like that's it. I forget what they call them exactly, but that would be scary. So like I'll stay away from mountains in real life, but in game worlds and just like pictures and stuff like that, it's nice. It's really pretty. Especially because I don't feel like there's a lot of games that really have like, they don't take place in like icy worlds. A lot of them are just like places to where it's like spring or summertime. There's something, I forget what they're called. Maybe? But there's like a very specific word. I can't think of it, but that just seems scary. And then they had like to where like, I mean, they're very deep and stuff to where people fall down them, but then there's like times where people fall all the way to the bottom and they do what's called like a corkscrew, to where like basically they can't ever be pulled out. They just get stuck in like the smaller part of it, and then that's it. Like you freeze to death. So yeah, no. Oh my gosh. Stop with it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. How are you? Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. Jeez. Thank you for the bits. Welcome. Oh my gosh, it's cold here. Like here it's in Pennsylvania it is like 20s, 30s. Like it finally dropped. We had like a deep freeze yesterday. Like a really serious one. It was like 21 degrees out when I was out. So it's finally like closer to winter time. I love this time of year. I know. I was talking about people dying, like falling into like these ice chasms and stuff, and then it's just like The reverb part out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. I'll never get tired of that. What are you barking at? Alright, we'll go. We'll take that as a sign. There are lots of icy slides here. I love it. It's terrifying. Yes, I'm a fox now. Kitsune. Woo! For today, yes. Immersive. Okay, the music changed all of a sudden. I don't like this. What's happening? What is that? We found dark magic. Dude, Nick knocked me out. Yeah, this looks evil. I don't think that this is good. No. Bro. Thank you for the bits to trying to scare me. That's got me like halfway. The Guardian must have saved me then. Spook time. You tried. You tried to get it. Damn. Knocked. Aww. I love cats, but I also love dogs too. Even though I'm more of a cat person. Dogs. They're so cute. My favorite breed are pit bulls. Like any type of like... Well, not really any type of bully breed. But I really like them. I used to have an American pit bull terrier. She had so much energy. Yep, exactly. Stray vibes. Before you came in, Tiger was here. And when I first started... Oh no, I'm limping. Oh. I'm hurt. It definitely does have stray vibes. Except we are in the dog side of things. Rather than cat. I was just randomly like browsing on Steam trying to find like adventure games that I wanted to try. Like new ones because I had some extra money to get games. And I came across this one. And I was like, ooh. I watched the trailer. And I liked, like, it definitely had stray vibes. And I was like, that'd be cool to play as, like, a fox in a very cold world. Snow, ice, mountains. Who is that? Oh my god. What? Huh. That's really pretty. It's like shiny. It's like shimmery. I love that. I like anything that has to do with like light and brightness. Like the little guardian spirit. Dang, my front paw is... It's fucked up. This looks like the history of the place. They must have had like a fox deity or something. We all know the darkness in you. Church! I am full of light. No, but I do have a dark side. It tends to be very petty. But I feel like that's everyone. Not just me. unleash the petty side within you. Please heal me. You can do all of these wonders. Heal my paw, my front foot. Oh no, so it looks like the mountains were fine and all of a sudden I guess they had, that looked like a volcanic eruption. You, hello, welcome, how are you? Welcome you. I like this game so far. So far we're in like the very, very beginning. We're in chapter 2 now. Ooh, hydrate name. What? Alright, I'm just following him. Maybe he'll stop for a second. Even if he doesn't, he's walking slow. There we go, thank you. Oh, there's another staff here. Also, I'm gonna try out, like, it's gonna be next week sometime. I'm gonna get a new mic and then I should be able to not have to deal with like the creaking of this headset. I've been wanting to do that for a little bit, but I'll have extra money, so I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna have to do research first to figure out what will work best. But I should have better audio in a week. Somebody's dead. They died, they're just laying down. Gone. So far though, with this headset, it actually did better than the one that I tried out before. Like, that one just sounded really boxy and I couldn't get it to sound better, but I'm gonna have to get like an actual mic, like that's dedicated to audio, and then I can just use this headset because it's still good. I got this one to sound pretty decent. If it wasn't for like the creaking and stuff, I would have just kept this and just used it, but there's no way that I can be able to stop that because it's just like the metal like headband. There's no way to adjust it or like stop it from like making noise, so I'll find like something that's like a decent mic and then use that from now on. So I'll have like basically like perfect audio. He took me through all that. Looks like I got showed like the story. Heal me, please. My paw hurts. Please help me. Please help me. Thank you. Perfect. We all are. Don't leave. My one friend in this game. I don't want him to leave. Infused with light. Ooh, look at me now. Fancy. Where do we go now? Is he following me? When I wag my tail, the light. Look at that. Why are you calling the cops on me? I didn't do anything. I'm not really sure what's going on. Did we leave here? Okay, I saw like a place that... Wait a second. Is there a way around? We came from this way, I think. We getting all turned around. Sure. This is the only way up, though. So far, so good. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Oh, chapter 3. Let's go. The chapters don't have names, it's just like basically like the end of whatever mission you were on, and then you're in like the next part. This looks more like springtime though. No ice to be found. And then there's like shimmering. Look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah, the first chapter was like us going down. Wait. There we go. We went down the mountain and then we ended up inside the caves. What is it doing? What are you doing? Well, let's keep going. Dude, I want to go to a place like this in real life where they have like hot springs and stuff like that. This is so pretty. It is springtime now. The snow and ice has left us. This is gorgeous. The scenery in this game. I love it. I wonder why they chose a fox instead of a wolf. What is that? Huh. Alright, can I get up here? Yes, yes. It won't let me jump up. Okay, I'm hitting B. What does that do? Alright, I'm confused because... What is that supposed to do? They have to press B, and then when I press it, it blooms, but I don't see anything. Usually there's like maybe like an area or like something that... Alright, let's look around. Let's see what we find. Does it do anything? Yeah. So that's what it was supposed to be. What does the fox say? The fox says a lot. I am the fox. Ooh. Alright, this is like a maze. Is that another flower? Alright, I'm taking it that there's like... Is there something else that I have to mess with? Here we go. Here's another one of these like rune type deals. Oh, but I can't do anything with it yet? It was shaking, but like nothing happened. It's almost like a puzzle. I think I have to do like both to where the flower opens and then I like trigger it this. But it won't let me. That's weird. Okay, is there another one? There's a flower here. I wonder if like the flowers are connected to specific ones. There's two. Alright, now I'm very confused. What? There's multiple flowers. There's one back here. There's another one. I think you can only do one at a time. Because then if I try to like do this one... Oh, I can? Because it won't let me do that one. Or maybe we have to do all of them. I don't know. Talk about being confused. The one thing is like... This game is nice, but at the same time there's like no explanation, so you kind of have to just try to figure it out. Oh. Okay, there's something else here. But it won't let me do anything with that. Okay. Those things are definitely of importance, but it's like, how? How? Oh. There's so many things. Okay. Maybe I don't need those. Yet. I didn't even realize I could even go up and around like that. Alright, there's another guy. I wonder if they have another, like... Are they gonna have... Okay, let me try to see if I can just go back. There's so many areas, like... There isn't anywhere up and over. So whatever I need to do is probably... Here we go. This is what I needed. A staff. Alright. Enjoy your food. I will be here still trying to figure this out. Alright. That's what I thought, because before, when there was a guy there with a staff. Hopefully he can help us, please. What did he do? Like, I can't go. Alright, the last time that happened, then something... another way became available, so I'm guessing... What did he do? Thank you for what you did, but what have you done? What? Alright. The last time, like, something opened up, but I don't see anything around here. Besides the flowers, I don't know, maybe there's like a sequence that I have to like activate these things in order to be able to get them to work. I am not sure. Because there's 3. I don't think there's a way for me to be able to get to all of them either. Or hold on. Let me try to do backwards. I have an idea. So... Shit. I ran right past it. It's the only thing that I can think of. Is like trying to get them all at once. And see if that does something. I don't think that it did anything. Bro, it did absolutely nothing. These both, like, they have to mean something. They have to be able to do something. I thought, like, activating these in a row would do something, but... it hasn't done anything. And there aren't flowers anywhere else besides those 3 areas, so... and he already helped with something. I don't know what he helped with. Is there a certain way that I have to do these, or... I really don't know what I'm looking for now. This is so strange, because usually there's like a way, like... I don't really know what any of these things do. Because nothing, like I said before, was really explained. And it doesn't last... okay, so that doesn't last long enough. does it do, dude? I need answers. I know that like the flowers were used in conjunction with like the runes, but like there's nothing that's happening. Unless I have to activate a very specific one, but it just doesn't seem like it. Like there's gotta be something. How did I do that? Okay. I was not expecting that. But what about this? I just realized something. Oh! So when I activate the flowers, then I have to hit Y to like absorb the power and then be able to like use it. And this just lights up. Okay, so now I understand. Okay, well now I know. That took a little bit because before when I did it, I didn't realize that I absorbed anything, so I was like, wait, this does not make sense. Thank God, because I really thought I was gonna have to like... I didn't know if I was gonna be able to move forward. Onward we go. They just explain like some of the basic controls, like this is how you move, but like they never went over that, so at least my brain works decently, so I was able to figure that out myself in a decent amount of time. And there's another one. Can we go in there? Okay. Maybe not. Dude, this place has so many like small little areas to go into. Half the time I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, hold on. What is... No. Okay, we lit that up. This is more or less like a puzzle game at this point. Here we go. Another staff. There must be tons of these guys who were just like all throughout. Who? Oh, there's multiple flowers too. Alright, so where is the guy who needs this? This game too, like, Stray had like... I don't know what you would call it. I guess like more noise. This one is like more... This is definitely a good game to like relax to and stuff. I like the music. It's just kind of like... A lot of it is like... It looks like solving puzzles. Okay, we can't go in there. There's another flower? Dude, there's so many of these. Peridine. Let's go. Cryptid King. per break. Okay, there's got to be a guy somewhere. The way that this works, the rules of engagement are simple. When you have a staff, there is a dead guy, and you need his spirit to do something for you. Where is the dead guy? So you can do something for me. Where are you? I didn't see one at all. Woo! Per redeem. I just saw that one little area, and I mean, there's tons of flowers and stuff, but that's it? Huh? This is very, very weird. Considering the fact that I can't go anywhere. Can I go through there without it? No, I can't. Alright, these are up. I have to get past there, but I need to figure out how. That opened up that little area, so there's gotta be another... There's gotta be another room stone somewhere. Or another one of these things that can help me. Wait a second, I'm trying to get on here. I'm struggling to get out. I don't see anything around here, so there must be something like further back. It's so weird, because like even in this area here that they opened up, or at least that the guy showed me, there's nothing besides the flowers. There isn't any way to get in there. That doesn't lead to anything. We have a staff, but no other places to go. I'm even looking for like little like pieces or like crevices in the rock that I can get through. That's so weird. I wonder if I need to like get all of the power of these flowers, and then I can be able to do something else with this. Well, let's try this. I'm gonna have to put this down now. Maybe I need like all of the power. All of the flower power to move forward. It's the only other thing I can think of. Because they have so many, so maybe I just need more. And I just have to keep putting it on there. On that stone. I think I can only get but so much power. This is so strange. This is a lot emptier too, because like in Stray, they had like the different, they had like the little towns and stuff, so like you were around the other robots and stuff. This is like, this is just me. So lonely. Alright, again, what am I supposed to do? It almost seems like there's like something else that I should be trying to like... And I can't jump up there. Do I have to go back? There isn't like another way in at all. I don't see another doorway. I don't see anything. I can't do anything with this either. Okay. Thought maybe I could like look up. What is this? Okay, this was where we jumped over. That's so weird though. I don't think there's like another way for me to like jump up there either. It only goes in like one direction. Is there another way to be like on top? Like there isn't. I wish you could like use hints. Ask for help. I'm asking for help. Because I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I don't see a guy, I just see the blooms. Maybe those have something to do. Those look really important. The jumping in this is also a little bit off. Like, when you try to jump in a certain direction, it'll like kind of push you away. It's very weird. Okay, obviously I can't go up there with this. There's a reason for that. I'm probably going to start also using these streams for like mental health streams, like when I do like my ones on the weekend. So like on Sunday I'll probably make that like a mental health day, but this have it like a cozy stream, because usually I have like my Sundays are going to be like a permanent cozy stream day. I have been like jumping and stuff and it won't let me. Like, it doesn't want me to go back with this, so whatever I need is probably here. I don't really know what to use this for, because like I said, I don't see any guys around, I don't see anything. I came over here before, still nothing. This is extremely confusing. Usually there's like something else I could be able to use. The light blooms for, but like I don't see anything for those either. And there isn't like another place to like go in either. There isn't like another section. I thought this area had like way more significance, but it just isn't. There isn't anything I can see. Everywhere leads to a dead end, but like I don't see anything like along the walls. I don't see anything at all. And there's no way to like climb up on these other areas too to where you could like get up there. I don't know if there's even anything over there. It's just weird. Maybe I need to start looking in the water, but I didn't see anything in the water. Like nothing's like sunken. Dude, there's like literally nothing here. I'm more curious to know what the light blooms are for, because like at the end of the day, I use them for like that one stone, but then I haven't been able to use them for anything else. And there's just like this random staff. The other place is like blocked off. Trying to see if there's like anything underwater maybe that I missed. I don't see anything. Can I just drop this? It won't let me use this because I'm charged with those lights. So I gotta find something to be able to get rid of this. Without that staff, I can be able to jump back up. So I wonder if what I need is like back on the other side. Let me see if it'll let me go back. Because there's obviously nothing here at all. Okay, maybe I can't go back. Yeah, they will not let me go back. Damn. I don't think these do anything. These are just up there, but there wasn't a guy before. Oh, I can go back. Okay. Do I have to bring that to him, or... I don't think they work twice. That's so crazy. Wait. No, this doesn't have anything. Before I thought this would move, but it's just a stone, it's fixed. You can take the magic out of these. But I don't know what good that does, honestly. I don't think it really does anything. But one thing is, once when you have like the light, you can't do anything else. And this is like all the way back from the way that I came from. All the things that I lit, like, you'd think that they would help. Because the other one opened up that small area in the cave, but like there's no way to like get in there. I'll just light this back. I didn't see anything else that I can be able to use, so I'm gonna have to go back. That's so weird. Like, I have a staff and everything, but like there's nowhere for me to go with it. Doesn't make any sense. And like, he already helped me, and he has like those... Alright, I don't see anyone or anything up here. There's an area over there, but I can't get over there. Damn it. I was gonna try to see if I could just go up. That's like the only other way. And like go around if there's something. I don't think I can do that. I was just up there. The jumping in this game is, like I said, very, very, very wonky. It's like rough to jump in like a solid direction where it doesn't do something weird. Okay, I'm not supposed to be up here. That's why. It won't let me. But I can see everything, so let's... Yeah, they definitely don't want me up here. I'm feeling resistance. But these things are like sitting there, so I wonder if I can like knock them down. I don't think so. Damn it, what am I supposed to do? There's also this area, but it doesn't lead to anything, and I can't jump up there. This is extremely confusing. I don't see any other cracks or like crevices that I can go in that lead to anything. I feel like I've explored everything. This is just the way down from that other side. Yeah, I'm confident there isn't anything in that area at all. There's no other way up there either. The only thing that I can see are like those. And like that one's like blue. But there's no way to like get those to come down or like... This is, look! Oh my god! Finally! This is what we needed. Alright. I knew there had to be something else, but I didn't know where it was. Thank god. Oh my gosh. Alright. Finally. A plot development. I did not see that the first time. It's very hidden. Okay, there we go. Finally, oh my god. We're able to move on. That staff, though, I'm gonna have to grab because I have a feeling that guy is probably in this area. Oh. Okay. I wonder if that opened it up down there. Alright, I'll follow you. Because I left the staff down there, so I might have to go get it. Right now, we will follow our guide. It's like the equivalent of like hats knocking things off. The edge. That's so satisfying. I like that sound. Okay, here we go. And we can light up more. Back to what I was saying about like the cozy streams and then like mixing those with like the mental health streams. That would be like the best way to do it because like I don't have much time during the weekends and usually I always have to take a day off to just sleep. Even if I want to do things on Saturday, I usually can't because I'm just so tired from the week. So I think that'll work out better. Just like combining the two. It's going to be slower anyway. Oh, there's another one. And I'm at like set days for things. So with that, since the weekend times aren't going to change, I'll just put the schedule on here. And then just make an effort to stream a lot more often. And on a regular schedule. Oh my gosh, we're unleashing tons and tons and tons and tons of areas with water. Alright. Okay, we can't go in there. There's so many twists and turns, oh my gosh. Oh, there's another one. There's so many. And you get some light too. Kind of confused as to what the goal is here, because either the water is going up or it's going down. Can we go in here? I need more light. I knew better. I shouldn't have jumped down here without a plan. Do we need both? Because I don't think I can get out now. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a lot of light borrowing. Alright, you had your moment to shine. Give me that light! Give it back! I'm so turned around now. I don't even know where I am. Look at this. Dude, if they had places like this in real life, that would be nice. Just be like in these pools. There's bubbles in it too. I'm assuming this is like a hot spring type deal. Or even just like cool springs. There's so many places that I've seen where they have like natural pools and stuff like that. To where you can just go and like just relax or like swim. I wish. Ooh. Where are you going? Can I even get up there? Overall, besides the times that I got lost, this is a pretty good game to play. For just like relaxing. What is happening? Why is that moving? A lot of it's just like finding these stones. There it is. And then adding the light to them. Or to make them work. Alright, how do I even get up there? Oh no, not another puzzle. Me and my brain with trying to figure these things out, it takes so long. That's all the way up there. Are we able to get up there? Alright, there's gotta be something else that I gotta be able to do first. No way I'm reaching that. And a lot of these like designs, especially like those other stones, they blend in so well. So it's hard to see them. Sometimes. Okay. No. This is not good. Hold on here. Hello, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Hello. Welcome. How was your day, by the way? I'm trying out this game. That's pretty much an adventure game. It has like small puzzles in it. So where basically you have to like get light. That's how we're able to do it, isn't it? and then you fill it in like on, I guess, the rune stones, more or less. I'm gonna need light first. Get the light from these blossoms here. 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I got so engrossed in trying to figure out this one thing, I probably missed it. And your name is the same color as Cryptid's, so I didn't even notice that, like, it was a new name for a second. I'm sorry. But welcome. Senpai noticed me. Senpai noticed me. Wow, wow. You have been noticed. It's a song by Camellia. Just kind of reminded me of that for a second. For me, you are golden. The golden child. It might be different on my end versus like other people's. Wait, no, Willow is red. I mean, Willow is gold. I can see it on the chat though that Willow is red. On my thing it's coming up, you both are gold. That's why. But yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to ignore you for 5 minutes. Shush. Do better. Okay, that's cute and everything, but like I have to like straight up. You know what? I wonder if I can hold up. I just thought of something. These. I got so consumed in trying to figure out that puzzle. I wonder if I can just like fly on across. There we go. Problem solved. But yeah, this game, Spirit of the North, I like it. It has a lot of beautiful landscape. It's very like, it's pretty much just you and this guardian fox spirit, the little blue light that's following me. And then it's basically just like this journey across these lands. There's a couple things that kind of I got stuck on for a second, but we've been able to move forward, which is good. But yes, that is what I have been doing. That's what we are up to. This is going to be a good game. I'll probably play this game again on Sunday, but make it like a mental health stream, because this is one where I can easily do the game, but then also be able to talk without too much distraction. Did it not? I thought I got the light. What is happening? Did I get stuck? Uh-oh. Oh no, I got stuck. Help me. I'm stuck. It just like sucked me in. I can't move. Okay, there we go. I thought I was gonna have to restart the game. Sure. Oh, I hit B, but I didn't absorb the light. Here we go. Now we can go back. I want a place like this. Like, this game would be fun in VR. Alright, we have another geyser, essentially. I have to run across and just, like, jump. Just be like, what? Fly on across. Ready? Set. Damn, I was too early. Damn. I got too excited, I jumped too soon. Alright. Ready? Ready? Set. Go! No! I didn't go up high enough. Alright, so I gotta like try to stay in the middle for at least a second. So I can go high enough and then just go over. There we go. Flawless performance. Whee! We made it. But this world in VR would be nice. Alright, we're in a problem. Alright, I see another staff. I guess the other staff was useless because we didn't use that for anything. I think I can take light at the same time. There we go. Just in case we need it. This is more about just like the journey and like the land. Whoa. And like the landscape as you go. More than anything. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Where are they? Usually there's guys. There's a guy. Somewhere. A dead mage. Who will give us... Okay, you called me up here for a reason. Why are we up here? I did what you asked. Oh. Okay. Like, there's a lot of places to explore here. And there's a lot of things... Jeez! There's a lot of things that do not get explained, so you kind of just, like, deal with it. And figure it out as you go. Which... makes it even more interesting. They pretty much tell you how to move, that's it. Alright, this is a shrine. We have the staff in our hands. But there's no way for me to get that. Okay, it's telling me to jump. I didn't even think I could even make that jump. This is why I had my guardian spirit help me, because without that, I would not have known where to go. I thought I saw a guy there. They gave me a staff last time and we did not use it at all. But I just took it this time just in case. Dude, this reminds me of Mario Sunshine, like in the one level where they had like... I forget what the name of it was, oh my god, it was so long ago. But it had areas like this, to where like things would open up and there was tons of water and like shells and stuff like that. That's what it reminds me of. What do we have? Oh, this is the place I just came from. Okay. It's all starting to make sense now. Oh god. I need... okay. I'm gonna need light anyway. There's like all these new things that just happen and you just have to adjust. Try to make it work. Alright, I'm gonna set the staff down here. I didn't see a guy. Alright, so there's gotta be a way that I can be able to do this without a problem. I was thinking that I could be able to go down this way, but I don't think I can. Hold on. Like try to like go up and around. That's not gonna work. I have to go from that one all the way over, but I don't even think I even made it. I tried to take the easy way out. They're not gonna let me with that. Alright, I'm gonna have to go like all the way back. I wish you could dive, but you can't. Like just like go underwater and swim underwater for a little bit. But they won't let you. This is not allowed. Dude, oh my god. Alright, let's see how many attempts this is gonna take. No, I'm not gonna... You tried to slip that in there. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I'm not falling for that. Nice try, but no. Shush. Not getting D's nutted on Twitch. Forget that. I almost asked. You almost got me. Like, very close to being like, wait, who is that? It's like, wait, no. Never. Never. Okay, well at least I know they have flowers up here just in case if I do fall back. Oh, I can just fall down. Can we just there we go. I was trying to do things the hard way. Just plop. One time was not this time. You lost. Shit. You probably will though. If you keep trying, you will get me one day. Because I'll forget. We all know how my memory is. How bad it is. Okay, I was trying to jump, but it won't let me. There we go. What is wrong with him? Why won't he jump? Or are they not gonna let me? They're gonna make me take the long way around. Sag. One day I will not be paying attention. One day I'll be like, what's that? And the but not today. I get to be safe for one more day. Okay, so they have that. Maybe it's just not open yet, because I mean it's open, but like it's not for me to be able to go over there. Because whenever I try to get over there, it won't let me. Oh, why wasn't I able to jump before? That's so weird. Maybe this is just glitching or something. It is kind of glitching a little bit right now. It's like the game does not want me to... Dude, he is not jumping. Come on, you got this. There we go. What is going on? What is up with this? Like I said, this game is very, like, glitchy. It's very weird. God. I think I can still go back. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a path. I took, like, the brain dead way. I could have just gone right back up the way I came. Would have made things way easier. Let's get some light power. But they were like little like areas like this, like in the rock, like in the side of like the mountain. It does. This was from when I first started back on Twitch, so the hairs remain blue. I'm gonna be on here more, so I'll get more practice with like streaming in general on Twitch, because for whatever reason, to me, it feels way different than reality. I'm floating. But yes, the OG hair, the blue hair. First it was white hair, and then it was the blue hair. And I kept that for like a while. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but I'm figuring it's gonna come in handy one of these days. True. And those are different. Very different. I feel like when I was talking to one of my other friends who was on Twitch, he said like his reality streams were chill and then his Twitch streams were like chaotic. It was like the complete opposite. For me, I feel like my reality streams are of course chaotic and then Twitch streams are a lot more chill. Ew. We've got scorn going on here. Oh, if I hold it. Eradicate. Yeah, that's why it kind of honestly makes it easier for me to stream horror games, because I naturally will start doing more talking just from being nervous, so like I don't have to think about conversation, it just kind of comes out. But like for streams like this, it's like I would have to plan out content, because I don't plan out content for reality. I'll have an idea of what I want to do, and then I'll just let it happen. Like I don't plan out my streams, like what I'm going to say, what I'm going to talk about, I just go with the flow. But Twitch, you have to kind of plan out things. It does. It just happens. But then again, my full like focus is on chat too. Normal post. Yeah, I definitely am all over the place. It's fun though. But I have to find a way to stream on Twitch that'll also work for me, but not be something to where it's just like... I've never wanted to do things like super scripted, because then I would get bored. Which is why I keep like reality streams and stuff to the point to where whatever happens, happens, because then I just go with the flow. They didn't give him one. But, so we can name him, yes. You can call him George or Jorge. George? Yes, so I'm with George right now. I like how all the names that we've chosen for like all of my guys, like Wiggly Bob and stuff, have been like the most basic names. We have George, we have Bob. Once I get a 2D model, then I'll be able to bring Bob here. We'll make him a Wiggly plush. Yes, this one is the good ghost. Here we go, we're about to do it again. Can I do it? What do you want? Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's the red in the sky. I was gonna say it looked like a sunset, but it's not. Okay, so there's gotta be something that we can be able to do for that, because when I hit B, it doesn't do anything. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, you're talking about Kyle. Kyle. It was down with Kyle, and then I ended up not being able to face him, and then getting my ass handed to me. Kyle. They chose basic names for that game, too. Dude, just look at this. This is so huge, like this world. Just straight out mountains. We have to look around. But yeah, Kyle was the name of that ghost in Phasmophobia, and then they kept changing the name each time. I'm gonna play that game again in the future. I want to be able to play it with like friends and stuff like that too. So like one day. Did we just come from here? About to be like backtracking. Yeah, we did. It just felt weird for a second. It's fun, but it's terrifying. I have other games too that I found, like Inunaki Tunnel. Inunaki Tunnel. I really want to play that one. That one's like, you go through a tunnel and there's like car crash, like remnants of like car crashes and just stuff that's like abandoned. It looks very scary. And it has like that VHS feel, because like you're looking at stuff through a camera. That's another one too. Five Nights at Freddy's. I was supposed to play that one. They have that one in VR. So that's another one that I'm going to do. I'm going to have like a whole list. I'm going to actually start making that today. Because then once when I move into a house, then we can just go for it. I'll have like content lined up for a while, like games and everything. The panic. Dude, it'll be, and with sound alerts on and all of that, it's just gonna be 10,000 times worse. It'll be fun, but it's gonna be terrifying. Those are the streams to where I just go for it, and then whatever happens, happens. Those easily just kind of make themselves, just because I stay scared the whole time anyway. So the work for those streams is to just like have enough courage to be able to keep going, because it's so scary. Willow, hydrate, redeem. I will drink water. There we go. What type of bark do you want? Small dog, a medium size, like mid-sized dog, or a big dog? You get to choose. Like, small, medium, or large? Medium. The bigger the dog, it's just like, whoa. Ooh. Is that a portal? I did exactly what it said. Bark. Just woof, woof. Dog redeems. Dog redeems. Oh my gosh. So we're in like the spirit realm now. That's scary. I have become a spirit. Wait, what is going on? Am I not supposed to use these? Okay, I guess I only have like a certain amount of time that I'm able to be in there. Oh, because I fade. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, what did you think it was gonna be? I make all of my animal sound effects. Barks, meows. Alright, I guess we're... Okay. We have snow. Or like some sort of redness falling from the sky. This is terrifying. Huh. This is definitely sealed off. Alright. This place, my controller is shaking. This is not. I am. We chose dog redeems just because we were playing as a fox. So I was like, why not switch to redeems? Well, then too, I can't do it as loud, which is why it sounds even worse. Because my mom was trying to sleep. Possibly. Ish. Maybe. I don't know if she still is anymore. So it's quieter. And like during the week when I want to stream like this, then... Because she works nights, so like she sleeps during the day. But I still didn't want that to stop me from being able to stream, so I was like, let me do it anyway. Okay, all of this is blocked off. What? This is like a whole fortress. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to try to get into the entrance of that place, because this whole area... Yeah, I am definitely way better at meowing. What is this? As I am a cat? So it's like a cat imitation. A poor cat imitation of a bark. Even though the music in this game is pretty much the same songs, I haven't gotten tired of it. Like, it just fits for this. Okay. Oh, great. I try to figure out how in the world this works. I have light, but... I don't see a place where I can do that. Just woof! Alright, we're at another place where... Wait a second. Oh, there's a way to enter. What is in here? Ooh. This is really pretty. Oh, we have another one of these things to almost like learn. Yeah, I see him. Which means I'm gonna need to get light. This is really pretty. That's not good. Maybe I just use the same light because there isn't another option for me to be able to go back out. Oh, here they are. I was gonna say, there's no there's no light down here. We're stuck. I would love to like find a place like this in real life, like a cave system, and then just be down there. The problem the problem is in real life it's not gonna be like this. There's gonna be animals and bugs and everything else that I just cannot deal with. And it's gonna be dark. I can't either. I cannot swim at all. Alright, I guess we're gonna gain another power now. It's perfect. What power do I get now? Spirit form. Nice. So we hit X for that. Okay, well, at this point, we're gonna end the stream because I'm streamed for 2 hours. I'll be back on reality later. But I really like this game. I didn't really know what to expect. I knew it was gonna be like an adventure game, but I really like this one. So I'll probably play this game again on Sunday, and I'll have my schedule this time on not on Discord, on Twitch, because I realize I can be able to just put the schedule on here. So if you follow me on Twitch but then don't follow on Discord, then you'll be able to see the schedule. It'll be up for anyone to be able to see it. Oh no. Try lessons with dang. That would be scary. Yeah, I can understand that. I wouldn't want to go back either if I almost drowned. That'd be terrifying. Let me see if there's anyone that we can raid real quick before I completely end here. D Dark is on. We could be able to raid him. He's one of my friends. He's from Brazil. So his streams are in Portuguese, but at the same time, I'll usually just hang out with him and watch. So we will raid him. It's Cardinal Games. He's one of my good friends. So we will raid him. But have a good day. Take care. Thanks for watching. We're going to raid Cardinal Games, which is D Dark. So I will see you guys later. Next stream will be on Saturday, which is my birthday, and we'll probably do Trombone Champ. I'll have the schedule out on Discord and on Twitch. So again, thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Take care.